Okay, so it's Friday, July 8th, and I'm here with Nancy, and we're at the Skull Pub Breakfast Bar where you can get breakfast before you get onto the ferry. It's just fantastic. And so I'm just going to...
Mention the cheese scones.
The cheese scones are delicious. Thank you,
Mm.
Nancy.
Mm.
Cheese scones are delicious, and the other ones are delicious too. Okay, so Nancy, how would you feel? So this is to get Nancy's reaction. So are you a citizen of Canada?
Yes, indeed.
And have you been a citizen of Canada for long?
Yes, all
And
my life.
All your life? Okay, great, fabulous. Okay, and do you like being a citizen of Canada?
Yeah.
You enjoy it?
Mm.
And you feel like you get a lot of benefits out of it, or whatever, right?
Yeah, we're the luckiest people on earth, I think.
Fabulous,
Mm.
great, fabulous. Okay, so you feel like you're the luckiest person on earth.
Mm.
Okay, how would you feel about going from being a citizen of Canada to being a shareholder citizen of the Corporation of Canada?
I don't know. What's the purpose of the corporation?
Okay, what's from citizen to shareholder citizen?
So what does that entail? And what's the business of the corporation?
Okay,
I wouldn't want to be a shareholder unless I knew what the business was about.
Okay.
It's got to be ethical.
Okay, well, is government ethical?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. No. Okay. So, but you're a shareholder in existing companies, right? Like you have retirements and pensions and investments and things.
A small number of mutuals.
Okay, so you have mutual funds.
In an ethical investment program.
Okay, but those mutual funds are invested in various corporations, right?
Sure.
Yes. Okay, so then you know that every part of the government of Canada is a corporation already, right? Like we live on Gabriola, and the Islands Trust is a corporation, right?
It's actually a trust. It's a trust.
Okay,
it's not a corporation. But it has no profit-making obligations.
Right. Correct.
Right.
But it's structured and legally it's a corporation.
No, it's a trust.
Okay.
It can't be legally a corporation if it doesn't make money.
Well, that's just a non-profit.
It's a non-profit. I'll agree with that.
It's a non-profit corporation.
Definitely not a corporation.
Well, no, it's just a non-profit. Anyway, okay. But okay, like, would you agree that the city of Nanaimo is a corporation? That the RDN is a corporation?
Regional District of Nanaimo. It is a governing body. It's a governance.
Okay.
It's a governing body. It's not a corporation.
Okay. Well, I'm just if you look.
I'm sorry. I beg to differ.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're the first person to do that. Just so you know. Yeah. Okay. Well, just if you go, if you have a look it up on the internet, I think you'll find that these are all actually structured as corporations.
Structured as corporations.
Yes.
However, they're not under the laws of
Correct.
corporations.
That's absolutely correct. Very good. Very good.
Dis-moi.
Well, no, you're the first person to get that. You're the first person to get that. So that's really good. Okay. So now. But all corporations, right? Their number one goal is to make a profit, right?
Yes, right.
Okay,
yes,
so
that is their modus operandi.
Right.
Their obligation.
Yeah. So now what if the government of Canada changed so that wow. I'm glad I didn't leave. Its goal became to be a for-profit corporation, and you were a shareholder in that corporation.
I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't feel comfortable with that at all. No.
No? You don't like that idea?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. We've got enough corporations.
Okay, but have you heard of the Trans-Pacific Partnership?
Mm-hmm.
You have? Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, so you know that is going to turn the whole world into corporations competing against each other, right? You know that. And you know that it's got that it has a provision that if that they can sue elected governments if they do anything that infringes on their profits.
Yeah, which is stupid, because it means that the environment is at risk. It means that we have no rights in terms of our own lands, and the First Nations have no rights, and it just disenfranchises us completely.
Okay, so
TPP is fucked up.
Okay, would you agree that the governments around the world are going to sign the TPP?
The idiots probably will, because they're run by people who are vested in economic rather than the interest of their citizens.
Right. So, what if they intend to sign the TPP, regardless, and that the goal of doing that is that we will no longer have elected governments, because the government will be run as a corporation, just like it's structured in the European Union.
Oh yeah. I didn't realize that the structure there was based on a corporate model.
Well, it's
the EU.
The EU is the model for everybody else. Okay, so they're run by a commission.
The corollary could be that Canada is a model for everybody else. It doesn't matter. Anybody can be a model for anybody else. You
Sure.
don't have to embrace that model just because they're big.
Okay.
And that's the problem with corporations.
Okay, but
small is beautiful.
Okay, but if you look at the trend, right?
Yeah.
Right, it's evolving towards the EU structure, not a Canadian parliamentary structure. Is that not true?
I don't know. I'm really not sure.
Okay.
I feel like there's a big shift happening right now,
Right.
and that people are questioning these things.
Right. Okay. So I think the shift is the big shift is going from being a citizen of Canada to being a shareholder citizen of Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. That fits with the TPP. That fits with the EU. That fits with everything. Fits with Greece. The whole bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now here's another. So now here's the second one. So I have. Are you watching to see if the ferry's coming?
Because